I think that's an interesting picture, and don't get nervous, I know who I'm grabbing. Michael, can you come here? Can you give it for Michael? Give it for Michael. Come join me on stage, Mike. Thought you were safe sitting in the middle. It's never safe. Mike, can you do me a favor, and can you just be me for a little bit? I'll go get some skinny jeans for you, but I know. Yeah. Go sit on there. You don't need to act. Just sit there and just be me. This idea, I want to give you this picture here of what Jesus is talking about. The devil, Satan, the enemy, your enemy, only purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. That is it. Nothing more. Steal, kill, and destroy. And he prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. He's checking you out. He might be snuggling up next to you, getting real close to you. Getting real close to you. I know him, okay? It's okay. He's prowling. He's looking for someone to devour. Now, we allow the devil, Satan, to enter our lives. We allow him to enter our lives every single time we have doubt, every time we have fear, every time we have a broken relationship. We allow the enemy to come in because he's looking for cracks. He's looking for opportunities that you may doubt yourself in something. You're Dustin. Dustin, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not qualified. They don't even like you. They don't even like you here. The enemy comes in and wants to find something with you. And I've had it in my own life where when I would come up on stage and sometimes I just feel such an enemy attack coming after me saying, those people in the church, they don't even want to hear what you say. They're not here. They don't even like you. They're judging you. They're getting on you. Dustin, you are not anything good. And then I creep in and then I allow it to come into my life. And because there's a crack there that I left open. There's a crack there that I let an opportunity for the Satan to come in. And some of us allow cracks in our relationships. We allow cracks where for Satan to come in and he sees that you have an issue with your girlfriend. And he's like, I'm going to jump right on in there. She don't like you. She thinks you're big. She don't deserve you. And then he's over here. He doesn't deserve you. You're too good. You're too perfect. And he jumps right in. He lets it creep in. And the enemy just creeps right in. And then he's excited because he got you. Because he looks for cracks in our life. And the same thing if we were dealing with any kind of addiction in our life, anything in our life. Like if you are addicted to alcohol, you have some kind of addiction there. You have something there. And you say, well, hey, it's okay. You can have one beer. It's good. Hey, you were good with that one beer. Go ahead and have two. That's even better. Oh, no, you can drive. You can do it. And we allow the enemy to come in and speak to us that way because all he's looking is for something in you to get you. Because why? Because it grieves the Spirit of God. We hurt God when we go against him. The enemy prowls around looking for someone to devour, and we allow him to devour us when we allow cracks in our relationships, in our finances, when we don't give first to God, when we don't give everything first to God. God comes first in my relationship, God comes first in my finances, my job, everything. If we don't come first in that, and then you're allowing the enemy to come in and creep in. You do this at work. You show up to work. No one says hi to you. And you start thinking, they don't like me. My boss didn't even say hi to me. I mean, I saw this last week. A guy came to me and says, hey, you didn't say hi to me when I walked through the doors. And he says, I've been hurt by a church before. Be comfortable, don't worry. Don't worry. He says, I've been hurt by a church before. I don't want to be hurt again. You know what? You allowed the enemy to come in and creep into you and starts telling you, they don't like you. They don't want you here. You're not good enough for them. You're not young enough. You don't have tight enough pants on. I mean, you're not good enough. Because we allow the enemy to creep in to our lives. And that's all he wants to do is to steal, kill, and destroy. Now, Jesus was talking here in John 10, and look at verse 11 and 12. He says, I am the good shepherd, and the good shepherd sacrifices his life for his sheep. We talked about this. The good shepherd laid down his life for you and for me. But then he says something here that's interesting. He says, the hired hand will run when he sees a wolf coming, and he will abandon the sheep because they do not belong to him, and he isn't their shepherd. Well, that's what he wants. That's exactly what the enemy wants to do. He wants to tell you to go in certain directions and do certain things, and then as soon as it fails, he jumps and gets out of it because that's exactly, man, you should do it. You should totally do this, man. You should totally get that. You should totally do this. You should totally drink some more. This is going to be awesome. We're going to party. You should totally do this. And then as soon as you fail, you're like, what just happened? Because the enemy, that's all he wants to do is to steal, kill, and destroy. And he wants to take your joy. He wants to steal it from you. He wants to grab it because that's all he's here to do. Because he's against you. He is not for you. But Jesus is for you, and he's not against you. So do not allow Satan, the enemy, to play the soundtrack in your head. Do not allow him to be the songs that are playing in your head. There's only one voice that we should be listening to, and it's the voice of God. Give it for Michael. You can go sit now. Here's the best part, though, is that in James, Jesus' brother talks about here in James, it starts talking about is that you have the power to have the devil to flee. You have the ability to get rid of the devil. You have that when in James chapter 4, verse 7, so humble yourself before God, resist the devil, resist him, and he will flee from you. Do not give in to what the devil wants. Do not allow it. If there is something in your life that is hindering your relationship with Jesus Christ, and we all have something different. Some of us is drugs, some of us is relationship, some of us is Instagram, some of us is porn, some of it's that. All of us have something. Whatever it is, break it. Do not give in. Do not allow, because as soon as you do, you grieve the Spirit of God. God gets sad because he has bigger plans for you. He has bigger purpose for you. He has much greater meaning for you. But every single time that you give in to the voice saying, it's okay, you can do it. You can do it. Go ahead. You know what? Your wife's not taking care of you at home. Go ahead and look at it in Google. Go ahead and flirt with that coworker. Go ahead and check out those other things. Hey, you know what? It's okay. You can do drugs. You can get away with it. Go ahead and drink another beer. It's okay. You'll be better. It feels better. You're so much stressed. That's the enemy creeping in because you allowed a crack in your life so he can get in, and God is grieving because he doesn't want anything bad to happen to you because he loves you as children just as you love your kids, and you would never want anything bad to happen to you. Jesus saying is, I want to be a friend.